Hello everybody, I'm Walter, head chef from OpZuid. First of all, I want to thank all of you for the amazing support that you're giving us in this difficult time. Today we're gonna go in the kitchen and I'm gonna show you step by step. I'm gonna give you all the tips and tricks to make the best tiramisu of your life. Let's go! Okay, we're in the kitchen, so we're gonna go through very fast through all the ingredients that you're gonna need and all the items that you're gonna need. So let's start. We have 90 gram of egg yolk, of course fresher the better. 300 gram of egg white. We have 750 gram of mascarpone cheese, which is just normal cream soft cheese. We have 120 gram of white sugar, which I put in two different containers because you're gonna see later. So I have 60 gram in here and 60 gram in the other container, and you're gonna need the sugar for two different steps. Then we have around 350 ml of coffee. So now I use the one that we have in the restaurant from the coffee machine, but you can use any kind of coffee you have, instant coffee, normal coffee, whatever. Then we have Savoiardi, which is the biscuit that we're gonna go on the bottom of the tiramisu. Now I'm using Savoiardi because it's, as you can see, it's a quite thick biscuit, and it absorbs very good the coffee. But if you can use also like a ladyfinger, like a smaller, it doesn't matter. Then we have a shot of Tia Maria. Now I say one shot, but then you can add more in your recipe. And for the final touch, I'm gonna use Nesquik, because you have to know that this one is a recipe that my grandma used to make every Sunday, and she was using Nesquik. But you can use any kind of cocoa powder that you have at home, and it's gonna work just fine. Okay, the ingredients are done. Then you're gonna need. Well, we using this one, which is a KitchenAid with this attachment. If I can get it out. So this attachment, and you're gonna need it for the two steps that I'm gonna show you later. Of course, if you don't have this machine, you can use also a hand whisk, the one that everybody got at home. It's gonna work just fine. Then of course you're gonna need a spatula and a small whisk, and then the container for the final product. Now we're gonna do it in this square thing, but you can use any kind of container you want. Also, when we do it in the restaurant, we used to put it in a small jar, mono portion, but this is completely up to you. Okay, let's get cracking. Okay, first step, we're gonna need to mix the egg yolk with the 60 gram of sugar. So this goes in the bowl. Let's get all the product inside. Okay, then I'm gonna mix with the 60 gram of sugar. Now the things I like to do is start mixing it already a little bit in the bowl, because sometimes it gets stuck. So just a quick mix, then it goes in the machine. Okay, then after a couple of minutes that your egg yolk is mixing with the sugar, then we can start adding the cream cheese, the mascarpone, the important things. And then when you do this step, it has to be step by step. So you don't have to throw all your mascarpone inside at the same time. So just step by step, keep feeding the mixing bowl. Okay, I just finished to add my mascarpone in the mixing bowl. Now it's completely mixed with the egg yolk. Okay, so I'm gonna come close to the camera. This is the mix that you're looking for. So now we have the mascarpone mixed with the egg yolk and the first 60 gram of sugar. So this is the consistency that you are looking for. So second step of the recipe, we're gonna need to make a meringue. Let's call it a meringue. So egg white goes in the mixing bowl. Now one thing, just make sure that the bowl where you're doing this mixing, this process, it's cold, because the egg white is gonna work better with a cold bowl. It's really important. It doesn't have to be hot or warm. Then I'm gonna add the other 60 gram of sugar. I'm gonna give the same whisk by hand, so that all the sugar gets inside the egg white, and then go to the machine. Okay, so now my egg white and sugar it's done. I'm gonna show you the consistency that we are looking for. So this is the consistency. So as to do, like we call it peak. So white peak, hard peak. And if you are unsure about this, there is a funny way to see if this is done, which is this. So if you don't get dirty, then your meringue is done. Third step, I took back from the fridge my mascarpone and egg yolk cream, and now we're gonna mix the egg white in the mascarpone cream. So first thing we're gonna do is just take a little bit of the egg white, put it inside, just mix it like really good and hard. And then things that you're gonna need to do is to fold the egg white inside the mascarpone. Of course, the egg white it's really fragile mixture, so it's full of air, and you need this air to make then the tiramisu cream as fluffy as possible. So we're gonna take a little bit of the egg white, we're gonna put it inside, and then we're gonna need to fold it from the top up, so that all the air inside of the egg white is gonna stay there and it's gonna mix nice and sexy with the rest of the cream. Okay, I just finished to add my egg white with sugar, called meringue, in the mix of mascarpone and egg yolk that we did before. So I have my savoiardi here. And now the part that most of you are gonna like is adding the Tia Maria. As I told you, I'm gonna add just a shot of Tia Maria just for the flavor. We don't want it too much alcoholic, but this is up to you. If you like Tia Maria, then you can add the whole bottle, and it's gonna be nice as well. If you have kids, this is the step of the recipe where they can help you, and then you can do it together. This was my part when I was younger, a little kid. This is what my grandma made me do. So just put the biscuit inside the coffee. The kids love it, and you don't have to do it. So just coffee inside the biscuit, 2 seconds, no even. Then let it drop all the excess of coffee, and then finish to put the first layer of biscuit. As you can see, it's very important. The biscuit doesn't have to stay in the coffee for longer than 2 seconds, because otherwise you're gonna end up with a super soggy bottom. You don't want that. You still want to have a little bit of bite when you have your scoop or your fork of and then this has to cover the whole layer that we did of biscuit. So we finished the second layer of biscuit, and now we need to do the last and final layer. Okay. Now the final touch is add a little bit of Nesquik, but as I told you, it's cocoa powder, it's still good, and you can use whatever you have in the house. And then I'm gonna just put it on top. This is the final product. So we have the finished tiramisu. If you have any question, just write it in the comment below. If you want to see more recipe, just write us, and of course send us picture of your tiramisu. And nothing. Now I'm gonna call our lovely manager Bram. I know that he also want to tell a couple of words in this bizarre time.
Dames en heren, zoals u kunt zien heeft onze chef Walter een heerlijke huisgemaakte tiramisu gemaakt. We willen jullie natuurlijk nog even bedanken voor al jullie steun en de mooie woorden in deze moeilijke periode. Wij zijn ongelooflijk nieuwsgierig naar welke recepten jullie graag willen zien, hoe jullie tiramisu eruit ziet, en we hopen jullie natuurlijk snel bij OpZuid te zien. Dankjewel. God! I need to go over. I said something stupid.